Did he smoke something before he came out here? The answer is yes. I rolled up a little something.
The life of a Dan live. Growing up in Tola is where the Dans live. One thing the Dans win. So when the critics start, ain't one thing the Dans did. The Dans give. Thank you, Heavenly Father, for letting me dance in. From the ghetto to the black, Shagga Dog and back, Dutch Master rap, that's a fact. Frankie Fat Bag, Squalor in the back of the pack, Dutch Master roll exact. Who this boy be? Oh, it's paper, then next thing, H2 is the blessing. Call me for a session, so we can learn a lesson from another dimension. You hate to the sky, hate till you fly, take your head out them clothes.
I've been patiently waiting to blow, ladies and gentlemen. This is TV NC-17 Radio. Again, it's your boy, the internationally known Debonair Extraordinaire, soon to be world famous, your local superhero, the rated R superstar, Sir Franchise Drake, not to be confused with the Canadian Bati Boy Aubrey. Next up is the best up.
It's your boy Slick, aka the whole effing show.
My God, I'm like so happy with these days, but keep it innovative, by boy. Keep it innovative, by boy. But like one of my mentors used to tell me, and I'm not afraid to admit, one of my mentors was a pimp. You know what I'm saying? The game is to be sold and not to be told.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? And we here at TV NC-17 Radio, thanks to the good people at Feel Nothing For You Entertainment and Disrespectful Views Incorporated, we give it all, man. We give it the real, the direct. You know what I'm saying? A lot of controversial topics that most media houses wouldn't touch. You come here for that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of articles and bulletins in the news going up that you can't comment on. Your voices want to be heard, but they're trying to censor you. You can come here for that. But being the vessels that we are, the veins or the river to which flows, we put a lot on the line, man. Keeping it real is not an easy thing to do, or else the world would have been a better place if everybody was out here keeping it real. You know what I'm saying? But we come here to give you the truth. And it's the word. And speaking of the word...
Bird is the word.
Bird is the word? No, bird used to be the word. But like, it's the word. It's like gospel. It's like ghetto gospel. Did somebody had a song or an album called Ghetto Gospel?
I think there was a song.
A song?
Yeah.
Who sang that?
It sounded like some Pac.
Oh, yeah. Tupac. Ghetto gospel. You know what I'm saying? And people, go to church for the word.
Yeah.
The good word.
So they say.
And they pay for that.
Yeah.
Because the good word don't come cheap.
Yeah, it ain't cheap.
It
Ask,
don't.
Ask Creflo Dollar.
Ask TD Jakes.
Yeah. Ask some of these cats around here.
Joel Osteen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or some of the cats around here.
Yeah.
I mean, we're an international show, but I mean...
Religion. Yeah, you got to pay for the work.
I mean, you got to pay your tithes, man.
Yeah, B.
When that collection plate comes around,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? You got to pay for this blessing.
Really.
I mean, what they say, the more you give, the blessed you are.
That is true.
Which brings me to my very valid point. The good people here at TV NC-17 Radio, I mean, myself, Slick Flair, James Don, any of our other cohorts or affiliates, we give you the word. And depending on your viewpoint and your stance in life, it could be the good word, it could be the bad word, but we give you the word nonetheless.
Definitely.
That's why I write up here. I know you see it every episode, but this is the episode I'm going to explain it. That's the donate, man. Because, as I said in the beginning, the game is to be sold, not to be told. The pimp taught me that. I ain't ashamed to say it. But that's words of wisdom right there. Because when you're educating the babies, when you're educating the community, when you're educating a nation, you're doing a good thing.
Indeed.
Because education is key.
Word.
And there's no knowledge that is not power. And that is our focus. That's our aim here on TV NC-17 Radio. Yeah, sure, we come with the, you know what I mean, the ha ha ha. But when you leave here at the end of the day, the end of the night, you know, whenever you watch this broadcast, you leave entertained and hopefully somewhat enlightened.
And whether you hating, as long as we evoke some emotions, we're doing our job.
You know what I'm saying? So everybody ain't gonna like the word because there's a lot of people out there that's still under the blindfold and would rather live a pretty lie than to face an ugly truth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The wool is over your eyes, we can't blame you for that.
Matrix, which pill you had to take to come
The
up?
red pill, the blue pill, it's all some Alice in Wonderland. But I mean, it comes down to like, you know what I mean, respecting the craft, respecting the service, because before us, you couldn't get this anywhere else. Not from your viewpoint, not from your issues, because we listen. I see the WhatsApps, I see the emails, I see the DMs. You guys want to be heard. You guys are tired of being silenced.
Yeah, let me interject there a second. We also have grievance episodes.
Grievance episodes.
Where if you want to air out an issue,
Dirty laundry,
air someone out,
put someone on blast.
it'll cost you about, let's say, $1,000. Why? You know, goons don't come cheap.
Goons don't come cheap.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Lawyers don't come cheap.
oh yeah, well, that's a whole different. You know, we like a different brand. The effective justice. So, like I said, goons ain't cheap. So donate. You air out your grievance, and don't worry, we're not worried.
We're not worried.
Trust me, we're not worried.
And
So, you know,
but it
hit the
brings me
donate
to
button.
a key point. I mean, there's going to be people out there sitting, and what they doing with this money? I mean, look at us, man. Before this show started, we've been doing our thing, man. So the lifestyle ain't going to change. This is just for minor things, you know, ensuring that we deliver a better product for you. I mean, whether it be graphics, logos, all of these things cost, man. All of these things cost. And, you know, the more you guys invest in us, the more we invest in you. And this doesn't go for civilians alone. This goes for businesses, because you see us sitting down here. I mean, here's little, you know, out, you know what I mean? Somebody could be braiding this. This could be your business. You know what I'm saying? You need a little lineup. Got to be fresh every episode. You know what I mean? Barbershops out there, that could be you. You know, sometimes I don't feel like dressing up all the time. You see, normally I have a dress shirt on, I got a t-shirt on. But, you know, one of you clothing establishments, this could be your gears.
yeah, definitely have to stop wasting gears. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm saying.
you might have to polo white tee
You know what I'm
the
saying?
rest of the season, man.
And
Really
like,
hot, man.
my boy got his lokes on, you know what I mean? These bright lights, man.
Yeah.
Take the eyes, man. These things cost. I
Yeah,
mean, this could be you.
Dang, yeah, Lokes is only about $400. That's cheap.
I'm saying, like, this computer had to come from somewhere. This could have been your business, man. This could have been your business. I'm saying, Slick always got his water. I mean, who brand is that? We could say it. There's a lot of things that we could say.
Man, but
We
you
could
got,
be talking about you.
You got to put to hear that announcement.
You know what I'm saying? The
Go
bottle,
ahead and drink.
I mean, we all know where the bottle comes from, but we don't know what in the bottle come from. This could be your drink. You know, I could be saying this is a tasty beverage from such and such and so and so. I mean, we gotta have the gadgets, gotta have the devices, gotta come from somewhere. I mean, you don't normally see the kicks all the time, but I mean, you could pay to make the table disappear. See your feet, see your pants, see your shoes. Man, we will even show them socks if you want us to. For a fee, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I mean, this could be you. Because when you invest in us, we invest back in you. Because
Indeed.
ungratefulness is a sin. So I've heard. And they say ungratefulness is worse than OBS. So if you give to us, man, we got to give back to you.
Yeah.
I mean,
Ungratefulness and bad mind is part of the 9 deadly sins.
9 deadly sins. And that's a Caribbean version. Bad man. You know what I'm saying?
Bad mind.
So it's like, this could be you. Help us to help you. It's a nice little watch, you know what I mean? Came from somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Gotta big up my nigga Frankie Diamonds, Dade County, all day, every day. See
All
that?
day, every day.
See, like that, you know what I'm saying?
Frankie Diamonds.
He works with us, man.
You could Google that nigga, you see the pics, man.
Yeah, he works with us, man. Work with you too.
Yeah.
I mean,
Frankie Diamonds.
they out there talking, man. And see, that brings me up to another topic. We're getting into the subtopic of the episode. When you help us, I mean, we help the community. I don't think that in the community, I'm talking the current community we're in right now, the BVI, I don't think there's enough giving.
Nigga.
Yes.
Shit.
So that's what I was saying, man.
Damn it.
You give to us, we give back to you. And that's going to be doing the community a great justice because there's too much violence in the community right now. And where's it all stemming from? It's got to be for the love of this money, man, the love of this paper. So if you guys do not really know how to curb the situation from like a political standpoint, invest in the streets and we'll make sure that the streets are happy. Because that's the humane thing to do. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you read in the news, like, dude got shot like the other week. I mean,
Where?
this is Tortola in the Boggers Bay area of Tortola.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's like, so it's like, I don't know dude. I don't know him, but like, I came up with his brothers and them. Yeah, there was a little spoiled, there was a little rambunctious, but put yourself in those people's shoes, man. If I gave some of you guys like $300,000 right now, y'all will lose y'all minds worse. So, I mean, you can't blame somebody for being young, for being flashy, for, you know, driving around cars and bikes and stuff like that.
Well, to interject there, and I agree with you. I mean, you hear a lot of people talking. Oh, listen, stop counting and watching man pocket be. Okay,
Yeah.
if somebody, family do what they're supposed to do, we all have that dream. We want to make life easier for our kids. So, if a nigga want to flaunt, want to flash, man, I got it, B. If you want to join the party, don't go get you some. But don't just be grudging and bad mind. No. If you legitimately have a problem with a man, then ain't no matter what social standing you is, why is why and it's on is on. But if anybody gonna come try, tell me, man and man gaining vibes because them man got too much things, they stop counting man pocket B. And I surely ain't no panna like that. That man is youth to me. But if that's the vibes, nah, I gotta step it up, my son. Stop counting, man.
But here's where I'm going with this. Here's where I'm going with this breakdown, right? Because nobody knows.
Man,
nobody knows except for the victim and the shooter.
Listen, if you even stop and read the blog, all I'd be seeing is a bunch of hating, like, and I'd be like, yo, like, oh, this and that, and oh, them man always, and I'd be like, I'd really sit back and be like, you know what? It's a real, I'd be busy now these days with transaction in the real world. Like, I don't even have time to really sit down and put in my 2 cents. I really, but you know, half of the time I don't know it's bad because I'd never really get posts. Because I'd be too real and blunt. Because I'd have been like B.
And that's why we had to do TV NC-17 radio.
Exactly. So, if man and man out chilling, getting all, that's what a man's supposed to do. I know personally. Nigga, you know how I get. So, okay? If the man gonna be I am legend, then be I am legend. Be eat as much food as you could eat. You niggas gotta catch up. You gotta keep up, B. And if you can't keep up, you're gonna get left behind. And if you gonna tell me that gonna be the basis of gunshot, then my boy, it got to be on some real bad man vibe. You grudge me, you take from me, whatever. Don't hit me no Giol vibe either, because that is not shatter business.
But see, this is
shatter
the thing.
Don't bust grape for no Giol and bust grape because other man doing well. Okay? Real shatter the bust grape for what? Either you try to take from me, you offend me, or you hurt me.
All right, but see, that's what I'm saying. Everything that you just said is what I had in a little breakdown, because I said every time we have these topics, I do my little research or whatever. And from all the popular reasons, it came down to one or three. Either grudge, guilt, or, street activity. So my thing is this is what I'm trying to break it down for the youths and everybody to understand. If somebody is born into a certain lifestyle, if somebody has a certain hustle, if somebody has a certain gift, if somebody has a certain talent, and they find a way to turn it into dollars, that's them. Everybody born under different circumstances, yes, but at the end of the day, we all have 24 hours a day. Mm-hmm. That's your 24 hours. What you do with your 24 hours
and a mine
is all up to you.
Hey, guess
so
what?
You can't hate one another nigga do on his 24 hours. You know what I mean? Facts, man, say that.
Guess what? You also have free will.
Free will.
The greatest gift of all. So, if you want to sit in your corner, be victim or be anti me, and listen, I swear the next nigga I hear talk about government ain't doing this, I gonna slap them.
All right, here goes.
Out this, because government ain't here to do nothing for you, B.
For the country,
government
not for
ain't
you.
owe you nothing, B.
You gotta do for yourself, man. This is 2015, going into 2016, man. It's a lot of money out here.
A man try to hustle and go solve time, well, guess what? He try to do for himself. He ain't sit down and wait for no government. If you work in 2-3 jobs, respect to you. You grinding. If you only gain 3-4 hours sleep at night because you gain money, respect to you, because this world and life ain't free. Okay? Life itself, the air we breathe, that is expensive, B. And this wall is built to gobble you the up, B. We are meat. Okay? And the wall is the grinder. Okay? And if you can just willingly throw yourself in the grinder and turn into mincemeat, then that's your business, B.
All right, so we covered the money part, right? So now you gain money, naturally you young, you go and buy toys, girls going to flock to you. So now we getting into the girl vibe. Now at the end of the day, we all out here could be making this money. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I came into part on that? I don't think whether or not it's specific reasons girl are flock to man. Okay? The bored brains gonna flock for money. And that's the easiest target. Real average and above average chicks is really down to 2 reasons. It's either you have a high likability or attractiveness, and you stick game proper, or you is money person basically that know what they're dealing with. They ain't just having it. A girl gonna follow you and bow down to you when she look at you as he in control. He know what he dealing with. He know exactly when he getting it.
And money will give you that kind of confidence.
Yeah, because so you got, boy, so, like I said, me even said.
So my thing is this.
Word.
And okay, then there's the other side of that, the bad talking side of that. As I said, I don't know the nigga like that. No, the nigga ain't never took no from me. You know what I mean? Because I don't have a nigga to take. But at the end of the day, if you got a girl, right? And a man could penetrate her brain, that means it comes down to one of either 2 things. It's either A, she dumb and doesn't deserve you anyway, or B, she don't trust you and he believe in what people going to say about you. And you why be with a girl that don't trust you?
Really and truly, okay, if you have a girl and she giving up the pump, first of all, pan ain't raping her. Let's establish that.
Let's establish that.
And B, that's how a cat be. Okay?
Her daddy can't tell her what to do with it, so who's you?
She give it to who she wants. So if she feel pana over there is dissolving because of whatever he gain money, his game tight, whatever, she gonna give it and ain't nothing you could do about that. You could cry, you could beat her up, you could kill her, what? At the end of the day, you still gonna get
Got me!
Anyway. So B, you gotta stop cuffing these chicks, B. I gotta be handcuffing these broads, B. These broads got to choose you, B. Okay? And if
Yeah,
she don't
it goes
choose
back. It goes
you,
back to that pin.
that's what it is, B. And that's how I the roll, B. I got, hey, if she choose you, you could have a B.
Like Pokemon up in
dude,
here.
I will daps you and be like, my boy, real talk. I be like, yeah, my boy, deal with that, you know, yeah, my boy. If I have a grudge, it is with she. I ain't got nothing to tell that man. You do what you born to do, B.
So,
Get bitches, B.
all right, so that brings me down to phase number 3. Some street. And that, all I'm going to say is at the end of the day, we all know the rules of the game we play. So it comes down.
No, I gonna cut you off there and you can finish it up. But I'm gonna tell you the real and real. When it comes to street, okay, and I could give you an example because I know niggas that was in similar situation, and the street is full of envy, strife, and whatever. And when the streets perceive that, hey, I hot, I gotta do this here. Certain man figure, well, you ain't gotta do that, eh? You just doing that vibe because I could do it and the appeal is appealing. So then these men also look at, well, B, when I have to get my come up to try to establish myself as a player in these streets, certain man could be like, psh, yeah, wanna come up here? Let we start this thing. You know, so it's the walk to get to where it is. When other man perceive you at a fast track to your hustle, and a massive thing gonna be that's natural, B. That from the beginning of the time, that's natural.
Yeah, ever since I
when
came
you to see,
label,
when you to see the Dandata, the top shatter son who ain't had to put in no work, but he is the shatter son. So he is the prince.
Yeah.
Like a man like J Prince in Houston. Just Prince's son that move like a real flake. You think a boy in Houston gonna put a hand on him? Because J Prince is the map boy. We the talk about
allegedly J Prince is the man.
We the talk about nobody can't be. When niggas that disappear, that's when you is the real deal, B. Because murder is one thing, but when you don't have a body, that shit gotta chill up your spine, B.
Guys.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. So at the end of the day, it is what it is with these chicks.
So I mean, what I'm saying, that's what I'm saying. If it's some street shit, then they will sort that out. The streets will sort it out.
The streets are always
the streets will sort it out. But my thing is this, just like how you brought up Jay Prince and Houston.
But at the end of the day, look at it. Unless you tell me you walk out and whatever, man and man won't really try and kill, man. Trust me. Man and man won't try and kill. Man and man were trying to create a little mayhem.
But this is what I'm getting to. This is what I'm getting to. Like you bring up that Houston life and stuff like that. They call this place where you guys are at right now, Tortola, the billionaires' playground. I mean, we see what's going on in VG and Oil Nut Bay. You know what I mean? We see what's going on. We see the developments. The money is here. Yep. So why, young men of the VI, young ladies of the VI, would you throw your life away? You know what I mean? For pettiness, when it's all of this money out here to get. You know what I mean? If you see a man doing things, rather than grudge and envy a man, pan up with a man, be like, how we could get this paper? Let me, you know what I mean? A little mentorship program going on. But told her us be on so much like man vibe. Pride go before a fall.
Yep.
You know what I mean? If it's over on some girl vibe, like, dude, come on, ladies, men, get serious. Go out there, make a success of yourself, and all the niggas gonna come, all the gonna come. You could choose what you want. You don't gotta kill a man, or shoot a man, or risk your life for something so minor.
A woman knocking dog. And if I ever say, told I ain't treat slick right, I'd be lying.
You know what I'm saying? And if it's over some street vibe, I mean, sure, that's your flip, that's your hustle, that's the life, but that could either head you dead in jail, you know what I mean? You gotta know the rules when it comes to that party, so if you wanna play it safe, I mean, if school is your thing, stick in school, stick on your grind.
Really?
I mean, if music is your thing, if ball is your thing, go out there and find something to do because there's plenty of activities, there's no excuse because we live in the age of information for us to be hurting ourselves and hurting the community and hurting the image that we have here. You see what's going on in St. Croix? Y'all see it? State of emergency.
If you want a real shut up business.
You know what I'm saying?
They ain't playing.
Because they ain't got nothing to
when
do.
You kill the economy, my son. Wow, bro.
So I'm
Everybody
saying,
fighting for the same thing.
and when we invest in our youth, we invest in what is around here. The money gets spent here. The money is not flying off. The money isn't being Western Unioned out. The money isn't being DHL out. People are buying things. They're stunting here. People are opening businesses. I mean, talk about my man Billionaire's Playground. Talk about my man Gumption and See It Clear. You know what I mean? Regular street dude. Ain't come from nothing. But he's out there doing it big. When you think about my man Sinclair and 3P, Paper Plastic Products, he's keeping the family business alive. Keeping the family business alive. When you talk about Avrad Penn, CEO of CCT, he's maintaining the investment of an entire country. This is what I'm talking about. There's money out here to get, man. There's so much money out here to get. So just next time you think about doing something stupid, acting irrational, acting, out of character, think about how you could be making this paper. And the people that have it better off in communities, you know what I mean? Donate to charities, donate to the schools, start kids programs. You know what I mean? Do something that's retroactive that can keep the money in the community so guys and girls don't have to resort to violence, don't have to resort to crime, don't have to resort to throwing their young lives away when they have so much ahead of them.
Real.
You know what I mean? But now that that's said and clear, you guys come here for we give you guys it too. And we got a question in here from, I think it was Sincere VW out in Texas. And he wants to know, why do women continue to send pics and vids if they know the hole done dig out, stab out, bore up and abused?
I won't know anything about that. I don't look at those things. No. Like I said, there's only one reason to ever give a woman head. And that's if she have a pretty The end.
All right, man. Thanks for sitting down here and rocking with us here at NC-17 Radio. I've been your man, Sir Franchise Drake. As always, Slick Flair. Hit us up on the social medias. DJ Franchise NC-17 everything. Catch me on Facebook, Sir Franchise Drake. Like my franchise page. That's where you can find the Mango Tree Music mixtapes. I think we're on Volume 7 or Volume 8 right about now. So keep it locked and loaded till we come back.